Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we've been having our butt kicked by a boss. But this time, I think we might stand a better chance against him. If only because last time we did better than the time before. And also, I think I'm going to use one of our embers just to give us a little bit more room for mistakes. Yeah, that's a pretty good increase in health. And I see we still have the Covenant thing. It's just all aflame now. Yeah. Now we've got more room for error, which certainly makes life easier. I wonder. What the... Oh! Okay. So, with this shield, since it's, hang on. I need to actually go in here, and then I can go... Yeah, the shield's skill is to... Yeah, okay. So we don't have to two-hand our sword to use its weapon skills when we've got this shield. That's pretty neat. And that will certainly be worth remembering. Okay, bye. Yeah, just bye. I hope he doesn't drop onto my head. That would kind of suck. And let's once again save ourselves some time. Better than waiting for the elevator to come back up. Because this way it goes back up while we're busy with other things. Like these jerks. They are other things. There. So it occurs to me that the health penalty for dying this game is pretty much equivalent to the maximum health penalty for dying in Dark Souls 2 when you've got the Ring of Binding equipped. It looks like we can actually just drop here, not have to deal with the knights at all, which I will not complain about. I do not mind not dealing with the knights. Kick. Stab. Especially considering the knights were the thing most likely to cause problems. Ooh, plenty of people want to help out here. There. So the question is, are all of these players, or is one perhaps an NPC? I imagine they're probably all players. Some of whom have less than creative names. Yeah. Looks like they're all players. Few Sunbros. But no one that we're going to summon. Not gonna rely on summoning players unless I feel absolutely unable to deal with a boss otherwise. So, come here, Vort. Okay, so if we keep our distance, but then get under his belly, then, yeah, while we're far away, he can't do much to us. And while we're under his belly, he can't do much to us. One more hit. Got him. Yeah, that was... Wow, we did really super well there. I wonder how many heirs of fire there are, because that's the second one we've destroyed. Be wary of Quagmire. Oh, hey, look, a bonfire has decided to show up. Yes, let there be bonfire indeed. I will not complain about there being a bonfire either. Yeah, victory, praise the sun, I did it, etc., etc. Let's use this bonfire. Though now I kind of wish I didn't use that ember, because it probably would have restored our ember to kill the boss. But whatever, we're out one ember. It's pretty much just the one that was dropped by a knight anyway. Okay, let's do some leveling.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Yep.
Speak thine heart.
I would like to level up.
Then touch take nourishment.
Uh-huh. So, I could add more dex to work towards being able to use the longbow. But I kind of also want to do attunement for the slots, but that takes more than 3 points, so that's out of the question for now. More health would certainly be good. Looks like 1 point gives us 35 health. Which, that's actually a really good chunk. That's nearly a 10% increase. Not quite, but, I mean, it's close enough to be worth considering. It's more than 5%, I can tell you that much. And that actually sounds like a really good idea, especially considering that with our weapon being a fire weapon, it doesn't scale with strength or dex anymore. So yeah, I think that might be the way to go. And our fire damage scales with both int and faith. But yeah, I think vigor is probably what we want to do. But then again, more vitality would also let us equip heavier armor, which I like. But no, let's do vigor early on. We'll get that to a nice, respectable number, so that we've got a nice, respectable amount of HP. And that will let us make a lot more mistakes. And I like being able to make mistakes. Yep. Yeah, let's see what you've got that's interesting. I may wish to buy some more bolts for the shiny new crossbow we found. That might be a good idea. That might be a really good idea.
Ashen One.
Yeah, I know. Though we also got more Titanite shards, so let's upgrade our sword again.
It is good to see what needs smithing.
Yeah, let's reinforce our fire broadsword. We've got exactly enough to do so. And that's not a bad upgrade. That's another 8 points in both physical and fire. 16 overall. That's almost a 10% increase. Kinda between 5 and 10. Still, it's big. Big enough that I really want to do it.
Prithee, be careful.
Yep.
I don't want to see
Nor do I. Okay, now let's see about equipping that crossbow. So that puts us above 70. That's bad. But it is doable. Wow. This shield is just so much better for physical. Yeah. How heavy is our pyro flame? Where's the weight? It's over there. So our pyro flame is certainly much lighter than the crossbow. Does it even have weight? Where is weight even listed? Oh, it's... Yeah, it has 0 weight. It's right under FP cost. I was looking basically everywhere except there. Yeah, since the pyro flame has 0 weight, getting rid of it won't change anything. Yeah, there's not much we can do to make the crossbow a good idea. Yeah, it's heavy enough that unless we take off our shield, it's not going to be worth it. But let's buy some bolts anyway, because there may come a time when we want to use it anyway. For example, I would like to just test... How many bolts do we have right now? I don't even know. But let's buy 50. Yeah, I want to test and see how many crossbow bolts it would take to bring down that dragon. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit here, and then we're going to go back to the tower on the wall. Because, yeah, I do want to see what it'll take to kill the dragon. Or at least make it leave. Leaving dragons alive is often not the greatest idea in a Dark Souls game. So I don't believe we can shoot it from here. We'll have to get closer. So we know that this little guy will aggro to us if we go... Oh no, it's that guy. He aggroes to us if we go far enough. Alright, and now... Where is our knightly friend? There he is. Yes, dragon, we know you're here. Alright, the knight is gone. And that's something I rather enjoy being able to say. Let's get this guy out of here as well. And then we'll just go through here. Mimics don't respawn, of course. Would be interesting if they did. And we can't just jump back without breaking some stuff, like this chair. And we failed the jump anyway. So let's just go here, see if we can get the dragon to breathe. And 2 of them managed to escape the dragon's flame. Though I don't know that we can get to a point where we're safe from the breath and can still take a shot at the dragon, so we'll go back around the low path. Hello, dragon. Alright, breathe, please. Or you can just roar. Not cool, guy. That's what you get. Can I get you to breathe over here, buddy? That's what I wanted to see. Wow. Apparently these lancers can actually block the flame so that it doesn't one-shot them. Alright, you. Kick. Stab. And now that he's been gutted... Ooh, a light crossbow. That might help. certainly... Wait a sec. What's... Oh. I guess tackle helps for, if you're trying to do it in melee. Wait a sec. Oh, okay, the knight's crossbow does some lightning, whereas the light crossbow is purely physical. Okay, so that's why the knight crossbow has less physical. It's because of the lightning. Well, we'll try and use that. And I imagine we may need the binoculars equipped so that we can aim. I guess binoculars are an item. That's right. You equip them in a weapon slot in Dark Souls 2. Oh, looks like we can't bino and crossbow. Okay, I don't know that we'll be able to crossbow the dragon. Yeah. Let's just see. Okay, yeah. We can't aim our well, maybe. Where's this bolt go? Okay, it does go up, so we can kind of aim. Kind of. And it looks like it actually takes an action to reload. Okay, so we can shoot the dragon. It does 14 damage. If that. And based on what I'm seeing, it'll take probably more than 50 shots. Whoops. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough ammo to kill the dragon. Crossbows aren't the easiest things to aim anyway, and they definitely would not be the quickest means of dispatching the dragon. So we're just gonna run back to the bonfire, and we'll continue on with our lives. And we'll just forget this dragon exists until we get a nice solid bow that we can then fire upon it with. So, let's say hello to Vort. At least the dragon, unlike previous dragons, and there's my phone, damn it. Forgot to disarm it. There it goes. Yeah, unlike previous dragons in Souls games, it does not jump down to try and kill you if you hit it with something. So yeah, basically if you've got a bow and enough ammo, you can bring it down without fear of retaliation. But we do not have the ammo or the time at the moment. Peer over the cliff and hold up the banner, huh? Well, I guess that's really our only option. So, let's banner. That is not a large banner. Are we going to get birded? Oh, these guys. Back from Dark Souls 1, are we? Still serving their same role. So what, is this the ruins of Anor Londo? Is this the top of Sen's fortress that you've just carried me down to? Because, I mean, I guess that does kind of look Anor Londo-y from down here. Huh. So, well, this doesn't look much like Sen's fortress, so I imagine it's just a parallel rather than a direct anything. So, these are players, I imagine? Yeah. These are, yeah, definitely players. Okay. Well then. Let's investigate our surroundings. Hello. And anything back here? Nope. So we can drop down here, but I imagine that would not be too good for our health. Yeah, there's nothing to break our fall. And there's dogs. And there's a staircase leading down there anyway. So, yeah. Definitely no reason to drop. So down we go. Just going to the end up here, in case there's anything. Oh. Well. Those aren't nice dogs. Wonder what's their deal. And why did the gate... Could we have gone through the gate? Or does it automatically close if we get into a position to get to it? Like, if we were playing aggressively instead of just watching that unfold, could we have gone through the gate? Can we just pull this and open the gate? We can. And then we can get rid of this guy before he does anything unpleasant. Though I think I want to go back the other way first. Mainly because I like going through places that don't have closed doors. Oh, looks like there's more pilgrims. There's a dog. Oh, 2 dogs. The ones we saw from above. There we go. Binoculars are not an Estus flask. Oh, didn't mean to drink 2, but I guess it works. Yeah, these pilgrims are all trying to go up there. And it seems they've all failed. Oh.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Do you really want that?
Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londo, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londo, do solemnly swear myself to you.
All right. Bye? So if they can just warp away, why are they... Why was he there? Is that dragon dead? I imagine it is. Can we get over there, I wonder? Maybe. Definitely, there's an item. So the question then is, how? Some homeward bones. It's always nice. Try left. Oh, hello. Do you mean dropping onto that? Because I don't imagine that would be an easy drop. Yeah. I am not willing to risk it. So let's just roll on out of here. You're strangely more lit than the rest. Is there a reason for it? Apparently not. Okay, through the gate we go. Wonder what awaits. Other than things that are unpleasant. Can we get over there? Maybe. Oh, why is there a bonfire right here? This game is not stingy with its bonfires. We can say that. Not sure what's with these purple summon signs, but I don't know that I trust them. Oh, do you not like that I lit that bonfire? Came to investigate, have we? Yeah, this game is really not stingy with its bonfires. Because we've hardly gone anywhere, like... That last bonfire is right up those stairs. We fought one pack of enemies between that bonfire and this one. Maybe two, depending on what you count. So... Is this just a short little path? No way to get anywhere else? Because that looks an awful lot like a death drop. Okay, we've got some people strung up. That's unpleasant. Looks like if we cut this one down... Can we cut it down? We can. Okay, not particularly worthwhile. Okay, there's a staircase. It was tough to see. Is there anything up there? It doesn't look like it. Plus, I don't see any easy way to get across anyway. So, are you gonna stand up? You're not even a person. You're a plant. Well, something's down there. Oh, hi. Hey. You're wearing the same garb as that one guy who we said we would help with the ring thing. You better not be that guy. Yeah. Let's cut this down. Hey, you. Nice try. Next time, make sure you hit your target. Ooh, 2 repair powders. This place does not look too friendly. In fact, I'm getting some Bloodborne vibes with them all dancing around this flaming tree. But whatever. What else is here? Oh, there's a guy over there in that corner, and there's a guy right here. Best not to get ambushed. If you see a lot of bloodstains somewhere, you know that there's definitely something to look for that caused them. And generally, if you only see a single enemy, it means either that enemy is super strong or that there's another one hiding. So, looks like nothing else in here. So onward. We just got souls from something. From what did we just get souls? I'm hearing the sound of summon signatures showing up, but not seeing them. So, this is a lot of enemies. The question then is, what is going to happen to make them be less of a problem? And what is a Loretta's bone? So I imagine at least one of these guys is probably gonna become a shadow beast. There's another sound of a summon signature. Yeah, I don't need the help of the... Another... What did we just get souls from? Yeah, I don't need help from the Blue Man group. Wow, can't even one-shot a guy. But apparently his friends just don't care. Too busy worshipping? Oops. Turns out, having a fire sword can be a bit dangerous when swinging it around near an exploding barrel. Okay, we've got a fatty caster who throws dark at us. Whoa! Whoa there! No, 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 no. Let me go. I don't need no fire hug. I like that she's actually got lines. That's kind of cool. Here, have some fireball. Oh, you don't like that? Okay, she liked it less the first time than the second time. The second time she was pretty okay with it. Let's take our last drink. No more casting, lady. Wow, it takes a long time for debuffs to wear off. And we don't have anything else in the way of Estus, leaving Heal Aid as our only means of healing. So let's drink our Ashen Estus. And there we go. This can keep us going for a little while longer. Which, if this game proves to be like itself so far, there'll probably be another bonfire just on the other end of this clearing. Or perhaps a shortcut back to a bonfire. Yeah, these are splody barrels. You can tell because they're wrapped with twine. And they've also got the red streak. Though that's tough to see, especially when there's a guy rushing you from behind and hitting them with his rake, pitchfork thing. It's a pitchfork, not a rake. Alright. Oh, hello. There we go. So... we've got an Estus shard. That's very nice to find. Looks like another item over there. And it doesn't look like anyone willing to stop me from getting it. So... we already grabbed the thing from the corpse we cut down, I believe? Yeah, we did. It was right here. Okay. So what else is around here? Looks like another path across a not so pleasant looking bridge with some other guys across it as well. And we could also go that way. But it looks like these guys are coming towards us. Question is, will they turn around before they spot us? Answer seems to be no, so let's be proactive. Okay. So, do we want to go across there? I don't know that we do. Not yet. So, we could go through there. Or... Oh. What am I hearing? Someone's moving. Guess they stopped, though. Okay. Well, let's... Let's go through here first. Yeah. Okay. So as long as that guy doesn't notice us, we're fine. And nothing over here. Just a pile of corpses. Can we open this? We can. Question then is there anyone in here who wants us dead? Hidden path ahead, therefore try rolling. Let's do it. Oh yes, that is a hidden path. Though not one we wish to take at the moment. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. Certainly an interesting enemy type. Okay. Yep, let's cut that down. So, these cages full of guys. Some of them get up. And I am not a fan of that. So how many of these are actually enemies? One. I see, there's slight movement in the ones, and also they're lit differently. So what's this door? Soup? Also, why is this box better lit than anything else? Doesn't open from this side. Okay, so I guess that hidden path is actually necessary. Warrior of Sunlight. Ooh! We can be a sunbro. Let's do it. Though I imagine Way of the Blue is actually going to be better for us during the bulk of this playthrough unless I decide to, Whoa. Well, that was tasty. Does it come back? Ever? Yeah, unless we decide to leave our summon signature. Ah, can't even jump at them. At least not before they wake up. Yes, as I was saying, the Way of Blue is probably better for us unless we decide to leave our summon signature around a lot. Whoa, we've got a red-eye guy. But he is not a red-eye knight, so he's not going to be too much of a problem. I wonder if red-eye enemies are going to be more common. Looks like... Sounds like there's something... Oh! There was, in fact, something coming. Alright. So we've got two that are gonna wake up. This seems like the way to deal with that. Ow. Yep, fireballs. are a nice, safe way to aggro them, and then you can do that. Excellent. So where does this take us? Somewhere else. Anything over here? Nothing. Oh, hello. Got a couple guys. They're looking... Oh, no. And she's already aggroed to us. I don't like that. Not one bit. Wow, her spell inflicts bleed? I really don't like that. What's in here? Nothing useful. Other than just a hiding place from the spells. Wow, did that house just pop in? I feel like it did. Anyway, let's go investigate some of the other paths from up above. And again, this episode's going a bit long. But that's okay. Because we're exploring. Hey, buddy. Oh. You've got a surprisingly fast stab with that. Oh. Didn't have my shield out. That did not help. And also, it didn't help that we weren't on heal aid, though I guess it kind of did because it made us not have to spend as long sitting in one spot. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some Estus soup right now. Okay, so we've got an item over here. Titanite shards are always welcome. Something's going to happen in here. Or not. Well, there's that. Let's not fall down just yet. Okay, now we've reached the end. Let's fall down. Okay, that just takes us to here. So I guess there's really only two paths available to us now. No soup. I want soup. Alright. Well, let's cross the bridge, because I don't want to deal with another caster lady just yet. One flame hug was enough. Plus, this seems likely to lead to a dead end. Okay, enemy to the right. Where? Did you mean to the right of here? I see no enemy. But maybe we can go... Oh, that's not going to lead to a dead end. At least not immediately. But no, let's go into the building. I'm being wary of an enemy. To the right, maybe... Maybe you. You. And you as well. Alright. Got an item over here. Looks like this leads back across. Oh, hello. Haven't seen you with a sword before. So, will this door open? It will. But to what? Okay. Let's go up here, grab this item. We've already got one of those. Whoa. Someone's shooting at us. I don't like that. Okay. Moving around. Because this should take us... Whoa. I believe we found who was shooting. Hopefully those darts are just darts, not poisoned or anything. Die! Stop with the shooting. Because we don't have any ability to heal at this point. Oh boy. Yeah, if we take any more damage, we are dead. So I think this is a good place to go back to the bonfire. We'll have to fight our way through this open area again. And I imagine the sorceress will respawn. But I'd rather deal with that again than lose my ember for no real reason. Yeah. Alright. So, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we press further on. See you then, friends.